Scientists, the LGBTQ community, and activists have renewed calls to rename the James Webb Space Telescope. JustSpaceAlliance.org recently came out with a documentary called Behind the Name James Webb Space Telescope, explaining Webb's past and the allegations which claim he was complicit in LGBTQ discrimination when he was NASA's administrator. This comes just days after the release of these breathtaking images from the telescope. In a tweet, Gay Community News said, quote, James Webb was complicit in enforcing the anti-LGBTQ plus lavender scare that saw many people fired for being queer. Allison Strom, an assistant professor from the Northwestern University, tweeted, but I also have to say that given the clearly transformative nature of this observatory, it is extremely disappointing that its name doesn't actually reflect the best of NASA and the amazing diversity of people who made it all possible. Rename JWST. Calls to rename the telescope are not new. Last year, an opinion article in the Scientific American said, quote, the James Webb Space Telescope needs to be renamed. The successor to the Hubble currently honors a man who acquiesced to homophobic government policies during the 1950s and 1960s. But not everyone wants a new name for the telescope. Joseph, a Twitter user, said, quote, no, we don't need to rename the James Webb Space Telescope. Yes, everyone in the 50s was homophobic, but it's not fair to judge 1950s guys by 2020 standards regarding sexual orientation. Let's let this one go, Twitter. Meanwhile, NASA says they have found no evidence at this point that warrants changing the name of the telescope. Back to you.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.